We do want to educate coaches around the world, and this is our founding principle. In the first 2 generations, we have had more than 250 coaches from more than 50 countries around the world. Many coaches ask me how I became a basketball coach and where my journey actually started. I joined the Physical Education University in Zagreb, and this is where the journey starts. Back then, for me, the process was the following. I had to go there, studying and learn the language, start in a university, and get my degree or start my PhD. But guess what, guys? Now, with this model and with the hybrid collaboration we have with Belgrade University, you have the opportunity to study online, in English language, and also in person. We have from the university professors for the general academic lessons and professor for the basketball academic lectures. Then we come as a head coaches and have online lectures, and finally, when we gather all together, we got live the Congress of EHCB Basketball.
I'm a basketball fan, and I like to learn how the coaches are looking into the game, and I want to learn X and O's and the tactical side of the game. So I was looking in all the social media, in all the internet. I was looking for the clinics, for the panels of the coaches and everything. But of course, most of them are outdated, and it was really tough to find them in an organized way, and I didn't know what to look for. So EuroLeague Coaches Academy was the thing that when I saw it, I understood that I needed this, and I wanted to be a part of it.
As a former player, when I decided to retire, when I decided to become a coach, I know that I need to learn more to serve better to basketball. So I was looking for some program. Then I found EHCB Academy, and I said, okay, this program is just for me, because I never had the chance to study basketball academically.
First module was the general academic lectures. They consisted of basic basketball knowledge, so we have a better understanding of players, things like anatomy, things like physiology, things like strength and conditioning, which is going to make our job easier as coaches.
Starting from biology to physiology to psychology to physiotherapy to human motor abilities.
Biomechanics, psychology, physiology. These are all the things that we know as a player. I mean, I spent 25 years on the court, so most of the things are automatic on me. But the thing is to realize the details academically and to be able to understand the players, to fans, to everything, the managers. It's all about how great you become a coach. In the second part, in this basketball academic part, as an ex-player, you start from James Naismith to all the details of basketball.
So these professors taught us some of the fundamentals of the Serbian coaching school, and I think that me growing up around it was something familiar, but I can see, as we conversate with my colleagues from all over the world in our Telegraph messages, and we can see that they really appreciated something, because no one's ever come up with this type of idea, and not all of them understand and have grown up around legends like I have.
You immediately see that you have to learn the ABC of the basketball first. You directly understand that there's a pattern of Belgrade University basketball, and then there's a pattern of Serbian basketball, how they look at the things. So like, it's easy to find great set plays, X's and O's, sideline plays, baseline plays. It's everywhere on the internet. But this is different. So you can understand that concepts are more important than the sets in basketball.
So these skills, passing skills, shooting skills, dribbling and other stuff. What I learned, the most important thing as a former player, I know a lot of things, but the thing is I didn't focus the methodology of how to teach these kind of things from the beginning, the simple thing, the basics, the fundamentals, to the add more details and details. So these were the more things, profits that I gained most.
So we were really excited when the Members Online Lectures came up, because a lot of us, again, our whole lives have looked up to some of these coaches. I know that I have, for sure, especially coaches like Dimitris Itoudis, Željko Obradović. So when this opportunity came, I think this is what everyone was waiting for.
EuroLeague coaches came to the Zoom lectures, so it's a great opportunity again for all of the coaches all around the world. What they look for. For me, for myself, I was looking for the mentality of the coaches, because once you spend some time with the great coaches in your career, you know X and O's, but I was focused on why you use this X over there and why you use this O over there, or the tactics or the experience. So these were the things I was focused in these lectures, to understand their mentality.
So, you know, really being able to ask personal questions, basketball questions.
They are free, like some coaches. I remember Željko Obradović session was more than 1 hour, well, one hour and a half. Ettore Messina's session was almost close to 2 hours. And they answers all the tough questions that you have.
In the Congress, we had this chance to be on the court, to see all the 6 EuroLeague coaches with the master classes. So we had the chance to ask in person these questions and listen their experiences.
After the experience, we got to meet at the Congress. Finally, you know, after a whole year of lectures, talking, sharing information, sharing knowledge, talking with my colleagues from all over the world.
You have a chance to ask questions directly to the masterminds of EuroLeague, that we're all EuroLeague fans, so we watch all those coaches performing every week, and then we criticize their decisions. But it was my chance to ask them about their decisions directly, and I was really shocked how tough the other coaches were to the EuroLeague coaches. And let's say, you know the characters of EuroLeague coaches. They're big stars. They're the coaches with big contracts and everything. But they were trying to answer every hard question, every tough question about their rotations, about their set plays, about their decisions on a specific game, about their defense preferences and everything. So they were trying to answer all the tough questions, and it was really an open-hearted and open-minded session for me, both in Barcelona and Antalya. In the Congress, I was with the coaches all the day. I was around them with my family, my kids, and my kids were on the pool with the coaches. They were in the aqua park with coaches' families, and then all the families have a great atmosphere. But then when everyone goes to sleep, when the kids go to sleep until 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning, it was basketball talk all over the hotel, and it was really interesting to see that sincerity from the coaches, because you understand that they are as much as the fans of the game, as big fans as yourself. So it was really a life-changing experience, especially the one in Antalya was really something special. So I recommend you guys to be a part of it, to enroll it, and I think it worth every cent of it.
And especially in these panel discussions, this is what I look for, because like I said before, as an ex-player, you know X and O's because you work with the best. Of course, there are always best of best, but the thing is, the mentality, the technique, this is what I want to focus, because once you learn this, I believe that you become a better coach. So in these panel discussions, you listen to experiences.
For me, has been the best part was meeting all the young coaches, and for us to spend every day together, build relationship, exchange knowledge, talk about basketball, because we are all there for one reason, because we love basketball.
Now, after these two congresses, I know coaches from Bolivia, I know coaches from Japan, I know coaches from Qatar, from Iran, from Russia, and it's I don't mention Europe, like all over Europe, all over Turkey. You can have friends and coaches from all over the world. Starting from Australia to Canada, I met a lot of coaches, basketball coaches around the world. You understand, because as a basketball fan, it's impossible to watch all the basketball in the world. So if something interesting happens, so you stay connected. That's the main thing for Coaches Academy. You stay connected. We have Telegram groups, and then some crazy guys started that. Hey, let's start this scouting group.
And we ask the alumni who wants to be in this scouting program. So we said we collected almost 30 guys, and we decided to make one draw about the EuroLeague teams.
We talk about EuroLeague teams, how they defend, how they create their offenses, how they have their concepts, and then we start to scout them. And then every week we have the videos after these EuroLeague games, and it creates a great basketball talk atmosphere. So it's a great room to be there.
And we do our work, we upload it to this platform and share the knowledge and learn from each other and discuss about it. So it's again great experience for me, because as an ex-player, as a former player, I never was on computer editing these kind of things, and this is what I wanted to learn. So it's a good chance for me. When I'm not working right now, I'm improving my editing skills with this program that we created with the alumni.
We met there at the Congress after his lectures. We talked. We continued talking with all the other colleagues, and we started talking about me potentially coming to national team. To learn, to watch, to be there with him, to see how the best. Greece Greece has one of the best teams in the world, and finally has the best Greek coach of all time. So I was actively involved in all the practices. I can't just stand in the gym and not do anything. I was, seeing where I can fit in. I was rebounding for, rebounding for Antetokounmpo. I was rebounding for the Greek players, and just being in the coaches' meetings, seeing what the tactics are, seeing the practical side of it, and really it was a great experience to be part of, and the players really accepted me and saw that I'm actually there to help and that I can help.
It was our first time, seeing actually a woman as the coach for the national team. Her walk in, nobody really knew who she was. We were all very surprised, and we introduced ourselves, and then we started watching her, be a part of the team, and you realized how, she knew basketball. She has a very high IQ of basketball. She was there before every practice, if it has to do with talking to coach or feeling the players out of, asking questions or things like this. So, you could tell she really wants to be a part of something, and I think that's her goal in her basketball coaching career, and I think that she could definitely make it happen.
Women's World Cup was being held in Sydney, and I joined the Serbia national team, women's team, at the championship. For the first time, my dream is one day to coach the men's national team of Serbia, of my country, and it's my dream to stand on the court and hear my anthem. It really gave me goosebumps the first time I heard it with Coach Marina Maljkovic and the girls that I was a part of that experience. It gave me a lot of inspiration to continue what I'm doing, and that I'm doing the right thing, and just gaining as much knowledge from all the best coaches in the world in the process. And then again, that experience finished, and I was straight back to here to Turkey. I am here now at Fenerbahce, watching watching the practices and just seeing how it is, because it's different than the national team structure. With Coach Itoudis, this is club, it's very different, everything about the trainings is different, preparation for games. So this is giving me even more knowledge now that I'm seeing how, what the highest level of basketball, EuroLeague, for me. And being here, watching the games, following, 3 great wins to open the season. So really, Coach Itoudis has really inspired me to continue to do what I'm doing and to reach my goals. And my goals are to be the first female coach of the EuroLeague.